Perpetrators most of the time are opportunistic. Kids know they're not supposed to walk up to a stranger and go, oh, here's my name, here's my address, here's what I like, for fun, here's my favorite food, those kind of things. Have we even talked about that for the internet? We have to stop just thinking about a profile of a perpetrator like, oh, well, it's always that stranger danger. That's going to be a random person grabbing a kid off the streets. That happens in 1% to 3% of the time. The modern reality is a lot of the school districts switched over to being everything online. So the kids got hotspots, tablets, laptops, some got cell phones. The internet is one of the most powerful tools ever designed, but it also gives opportunity to perpetrators to groom our kids. You might have filtering software on your computer. That's great, but there are ways around any software. How does your kid playing a video game have 500 friends? Why does this kid have $200 worth of in-game content? We talk to our kids about don't talk to strangers, don't give out your phone number, don't give out your address, don't give out your name. Are we telling our kids that in the digital realm? What pedophiles are doing now is they form pedophile rings. You might have 3, 4, 6 perpetrators going after this kid. What they do is they try different tactics to go after this kiddo, and they try to get different information from the kid. Then they go to an online discussion board, compare notes. You have one group that does nothing but audio and video editing. They actually cut and splice previous victims' CSAM materials. So when the kid goes, oh, I'll show you mine if you show me yours, and this kid thinks, oh, it must be another kid because I saw it. So that's one group. You have one group that does nothing but make the scripts and how you approach the kids. They'll actually have your tree graphs of, oh, the kid responds this way, I go this way, up goes this way, I go this way. AI technology enables them to have an AI learning script to be able to respond quicker to victims. Then you have a group that does nothing but talk about digital security and educates perpetrators on how to bypass VPNs, chat software, how to avoid detection. Then you have a group, which I consider even the scariest one. All they do is they research how other perpetrators got caught. So then they can educate the group on, hey, here's what the police are doing, here's what Interpol's doing, here's what they're doing for new detection software. They're crowdsourcing and utilizing each other to become more efficient at what they do. The FBI estimates between 500 and 600,000 perpetrators are online every single day. One of the biggest child pornography rings, the first person to approach the kids sent 5,000 messages a day on average in game chats. And that's the challenge, is that perpetrators use games because our kids' defense mechanisms are down. They think that we achieved this together. We did this goal. We got this. And then the kids start giving out information, not even realizing they're giving out information. Well, my kid knows not to share information on the internet. Well, if you're not telling your kid explicitly what they should or shouldn't be sharing, how do they know? If I send you a picture and I don't turn off my geotagging data, I just gave you potentially my home address. The kids are getting conned into producing and sending these pictures and videos out. Then perpetrators utilize that for sextortion. Sextortion is where you've already sent sexual explicit material. And so now imagine you're a 14-year-old that's already been victimized, and the perpetrator says, I know you live at this address, you have a yellow colored house with white trim, I'm going to give that to your school. I'm going to post that on your Facebook page. I'm going to post that here or there if you don't keep sending me more and more. The studies are also showing the more that the victims comply, the more demand is made of them, the more graphic demands, and then it can lead into actual forcing them to meet up. Here in King County, what they've done is they use a screening tool in the Juvenile Justice Department. Most of the screening tools were only utilized for females. They didn't even think about incorporating men. It's kind of an undiagnosed pandemic going on. We don't talk enough about male victimization in our culture. We don't allow boys and young men to be victims. So much shame's associated with it that keep the men from coming forward. We need to have public awareness campaigns and really start discussing this issue as a public health crisis. We talk about sexual health. Why are we not talking about sexual safety? We need to have digital tools, and we need to have the training to empower the caregivers, empower the parents, empower educators to start having these conversations. We need to be networking and utilizing the power of collaboration just as perpetrators are. Stolen Youth is able to really help us network and communicate with one another and maximize our resources and maximize our best practices, because we have so many of us that are siloed off and focusing in specific aspects of it. And I hope to see them continue to leverage that knowledge base and empower other organizations and my organization to reach and discuss internet safety and warning signs of online grooming.